All right, tonight's Double-A Eastern League action is drawing nearer as we welcome you back to our minor league pregame show with the Bowman Prospect Spotlight. Buddy Dick is our focus, and he had the long ball working in his last game. 3 home runs, really carrying his team on his back.
Yeah, we see it maybe a couple times a year, but when a guy gets 3 homers in a game, it's always worth talking about. He got some good pitches to hit, and he just flat out did not miss them. I mean, I've seen guys put fewer out in a home run derby round, so he's clearly got plenty of power in that swing of his.
Now from your exclusive home for minor league baseball, MLB The Show is on the air. Tonight, the second of 4 to begin the week between the Bowie Bay Sox and the Flying Squirrels of Richmond. It's baseball, it's The Show, and it comes your way next. And with that, here's a look at the visitors' starting lineup. Who stands out to you, EK?
Well, I'm excited to see if that man hitting 6th can keep it going. He is such a clutch hitter for this ball club. His average...
Aldo Castillo gets his first opportunity now in the top of the first with nobody on. Oh, he makes the stop. He's up with it. The throw. Not in time.
Oh, love the effort, though.
Nearly a remarkable play, but scored a base hit, and the inning continues with 2 away. Buddy Dick will stand in for the first time here. 30 home runs for him on the season so far. Hammers it to deep right field. Marte racing back, and just short of a home run, this ball's off the wall. And they'll have runners at second and third following the 1-out double. And as you see right there, that'll push his hitting streak yet another game as he has been on fire this month.
Well, I'll tell you, anytime you go through a streak like this where you just keep getting base hit after base hit after base hit, you know.
So stepping in, number 7, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Has to be thinking strikeout here. Goes the other way with it as this is in the air down the line in left. The catch is made near the line in left, tagging the runner from third. And the run will score on the sacrifice fly as that'll square things at 1-1.
Well, nobody's going to confuse this guy with Miguel Cabrera or Chris Davis, but with the runner on third, he doesn't have to hit the ball out of it.
Coming to the plate now, Grant Green, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here.
Oh, and it's so important to take advantage of these kind of opportunities early in a ball game. It can change the entire complexion of the game.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. A run on 2 hits, and they leave 1. We'll go on to the top of inning number 2. Willie Estrada is into the box as we are all set to begin the third. Bunt attempt, but this one might have too much on it. Dick scoops it up, and the throw will be too late, so it's a bunt single to get him started here.
Now batting, designated
Buddy Dick will come up now to kick off their half of the third. Seems like the hits have been coming fast and furious, EK, but not the runs.
Yeah, you figure if you get 5 hits and 2...
Oh, hang on now. This ball is smoked to right, and I don't think this one's coming back. No chance. It's gone. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. Number 31 for him on the season. As they take the lead, it's 2-1.
And about the only silver lining to this one, from a defensive standpoint, is the fact that it came with the bases empty leading off an inning. So you can survive it when this guy's hitting just solo shots. It's when he's...
Buddy Dick gets a shot here with 2 on and 2 out here in the fourth.
And a big 2-out at-bat right here. You know, it's still early in this game, but you don't want to have to look back on this as a major missed opportunity later on.
Swing, line drive. That's going to be troubled. Around third and being waved on home. The runner scores from second. The relay throw, and he is in there with an RBI triple.
Well, if he wants to go about getting the cycle, he's got the 3 hardest parts out of the way. Normally, this is the toughest leg to get, but he's able to make it up to third. Now he needs just a single.
Tom Diaz digs in, coming off a single in his last at-bat.
And they take another single right here, too, no doubt. Runner in scoring position, so any ball into the outfield probably gets him home.
He pulls this one into right. Base hit, and that'll get a run in.
And if he was hoping for a return to form, doesn't look like it's in the cards here. Remember, he gave up 6 runs his last time out, and this is now 5 against him here. So, something.
Buddy Dick will get a shot here with 2 away and a runner at first now following the base hit.
That 2-out single seemed harmless enough, but anytime you extend the inning to allow this guy to get a shot with a runner on, you better be careful.
Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Oh, and he turns another one around here. And his fine ball game will continue. Give him another home run. So a 2-run shot to left center, his second of the game, and the lead is now 7-2.
That pitcher's got to be thinking, how can I throw a pitch like that in this situation? That thing was so right down the middle, it absolutely got hammered, and he...
Coming to the plate now, Buddy Dick, and he's got the tough ones out of the way. Only a single, and he'll have the cycle.
And he's obviously seeing the ball really well today, and his teammates are up on the top step cheering him on, trying to get him that last hit.
Swing and a ball driven to deep left center. The outfielders give chase, but this one is gone. A home run. So a solo shot here to left center field. His 3rd home run of the ball game, as it's now a 6-run ball game.
Boy, have a night. His 3rd home run of the ball game. I mean, he's absolutely brimming with confidence at the plate. It's been a joy to watch so far.
A handful of fine individual performances to choose from in this one, boys. But what do you say we go ahead and let this man take home the hardware? He's our tops player of the game.
Yeah, really a game to remember for that man right there. He winds up finishing with 3 home runs. Well, what surprised me was, after a while, why even pitch to him?
So that just about does it. For EK, Psycho, and the crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, get those smartphones and tablets out and head over to theshownation.com. The Squirrels are flying indeed. They win this one. Welcome back to our minor league pregame show as we move closer to the start of Eastern League action with tonight's installment of the Bowman Prospect Spotlight. Buddy Dick will be our subject, and he had the long ball working in his last game. 3 home runs, really carrying his team on his back.
Yeah, we see it maybe a couple times a year, but when a guy gets 3 homers in a game, it's always worth talking about. He got some good pitches to hit, and he just flat out did not miss them. I mean, I've seen guys put fewer out in a home run derby round, so he's clearly got plenty of power in that swing of his. And who knows, maybe he'll put on another show in this one. I wouldn't put it past him.
All right, pregame festivities are wrapping up. It's time for baseball, and we'll have it for you next. MLB The Show's coverage of minor league baseball is on the air as we continue our tour around the minor leagues. Tonight it's Game 3 of this 4-game set between the Bowie Bay Sox and the Flying Squirrels of Richmond. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. And now we'll look at the starting.
Does a lot of things right at the plate. Takes the simple approach, and it tends to pay off.
Baseman, Buddy Dick.
Into the windup and the pitch. Fly ball heading for the alley. Marte ranging back, but he's not going to get this one. It's into the gap, and he's not stopping. He wants 3, and he is in there. And you see on the graphic right there that his hitting streak will indeed live on as he just continues to hit the ball well.
Can you imagine waking up every morning, coming to the ballpark, knowing that you're going to get a base hit like he's feeling it right now?
Tom Diaz will stand in, and look at that average. Up over 370 to start the ball game.
Well, it's still early in the season, but the first several weeks have been pretty impressive for this guy. We're just anxious to see if he can just keep this pace up.
Moving under it, Marte, and the inning is over. An inning in the books tonight, still scoreless here on the show. Stepping in, Emilio Baez. He singled his last time up.
Yeah, and just another simple single to the outfield here would be big for these guys. It could score too.
Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Way to get dirty to first in time.
Oh, love it.
They call it the hot corner for a reason, and this is a beauty to take us to break. The 3 of us return with more Wednesday Night Baseball after this. Buddy Dick is set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning.
Well, they still don't have any runs on the board yet, so getting this leadoff man on base would be huge.
First pitch of the at-bat. Oh, and this fastball is belted to deep left center field. Does he have enough to get out of here? Yes, a home run. So a solo shot here to left center field. 34 home runs now on the year. As they get on the board first, it's 1-0.
This guy's got to be at the point where he's thinking, do we really need to play another team after this? I mean, this is now 4 home runs for him in the series. You talk about a guy that looks comfortable up there. He's just having...
Aldo Castillo will try it again. He's grounded out and struck out in 2 trips.
Yeah, not showing too much so far, but he's got a chance to make something happen right here. See if he can put those other ABs.
Oh, and a beautiful diving catch there will end the inning as the side is retired. Another look at a gem at third base as this ball is speared midair. Back with more on our Wednesday night showcase right after this. Striding into the box, Buddy Dick, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
Yeah, he's got great numbers right here. Hitting over 350 against righties where he just rakes.
Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. Around third and being waved on home. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And not in time as the second run scores. It's in time, and he's out at the plate, so they'll get 2 runs on the play, but not the third.
On the money. Well, you know, sometimes after you've run that far, you just figure, what the heck, I'm going to go for it. But I think he blew a gasket there about halfway down the third baseline, and they wind up tagging him out, trying for that inside the Parker. You know, my motto is...
Buddy Dick gets another shot, and if you remember, he hit a round tripper back in the 4th. Here's a swing, and oh, man! Way out of here. Solo shot to right center. His second home run of the game as they've pushed this lead up to 9 now.
Whatever these guys are putting in their pregame meal, you can be darn sure they're getting the same setup tomorrow. That's 5 home runs as a team now. I mean, these guys are feeling it.
Buddy Dick will come up now in yet another big RBI opportunity.
And he's got 4 already, and he's got a chance to make this a game to remember.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Oh, high, deep. That is a moonshot, folks. A long home run. So it's a 2-run shot to right center. His 3rd home run of the ball game as this lead got even wider.
Boy, have a night. His 3rd home run of the ball game. I mean,
and a good offensive performance here, but I think we can agree on naming this fella right here as our top player of the game.
Yeah, really a game to remember for that man right there. He winds up finishing with 3 home runs. But what surprised me was, after a while, why even pitch to him?
Thank you for joining us.
So that's a wrap here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Eric Karros and Steve. And we welcome you back to today's minor league pregame show as we close in on Double-A Eastern League Baseball with our Bowman Prospect Spotlight. Buddy Dick is our subject. And he had the long ball working in his last game. 3 home runs really carrying his team on his back.
Yeah, we see it maybe a couple times a year, but when a guy gets 3 homers in a game, it's always worth talking about. He got some good pitches to hit, and he just flat out did not miss them. I mean, I've seen guys put fewer out in a home run derby round, so he's clearly got plenty of power in that swing of his. And who knows, maybe he'll put on another show in this one. I wouldn't put it past him.
Time for minor league baseball here on the show as we set our sights on the Double-A Eastern League. Today, Getaway Day, the finale of this 4-game set between the Bowie Bay Sox and the Flying Squirrels of Richmond. Time now to give you...
He doesn't let the pressure of the big moment get to him. He knows how to stay within himself and come through in the clutch.
Buddy Dick.
Hit hard towards center, and that'll get down for a base hit. And they'll have runners at the corners following the 1-out single. And the screen shows the story right there as that hitting streak will live to see it. Johnny Land will stride in now. 2 hits for him, including a home run in last night's contest. And the runner back. The runners are at first and third, 1 away. Struck him out. And now they'll likely need a base hit to get that runner home from third. A chance now to take a look at how the home team lines up in this one. Eric Karros, who you focused on?
Well, I think the focus has to be on the man hitting third. He's coming off one of the biggest performances of his career, a 3-home-run game.
Now to the plate, Mac Williamson, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. He's running towards second. Smoked on the ground left side. And just past his outstretched glove into left, a base hit. In to score, the runner from third.
It doesn't look like there's going to be much of a letdown from yesterday's ball game. They knocked the ball all over the yard in that one, and they're off and running again with an early RBI single hit.
Russell Rhodes will get his first opportunity here, and that average is certainly not where he wants it, down in the 220s to begin the ball game.
And you know what, guys? It's just not getting a whole lot better for this guy either. He's hitting under 230 over his last 10 games.
Runners at the corners, 2 men out. Grounded to short. Oh, and he can't come up with it. And they'll extend their lead even further as the runs in to score from third. It's a 2-0 ball game.
Yeah, tough break there defensively with 2 away. Gets the ground ball he needed to get out of the inning, but this ball just wound up in the perfect place and winds up as an infield single and an RBI.
Digging in to try it again, Buddy Dick. He reached on a single in his first try.
Buddy Dick.
Shot back up the middle. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
And at this point, I don't think you could expect anything less than a 2-hit ball game from this guy. I mean, he's been as hot as anybody lately, and he comes through again here.
Johnny Land is into the box. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Well, at the very least, he went down hacking. Striking out is one of the many frustrations that go along with hitting, and you have to accept that it's going to happen sometimes.
Drilled on the ground to short. Throw gets him, 2 down.
You know, guys, I'm not sure if this was really heads-up baseball or just flat-out crazy. Maybe it was just a combination of both. But he's moving on the pitch, so once he sees this ball thrown to first, he's just going to keep right on going to third base, and he makes it all the way.
Mac Williamson stands in following an RBI single this first time through. Third inning, already a 3-2 ball game. Chopped weakly to the left. A barehanded pickup. It's there. He got him.
Oh, what a play.
So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 man left aboard. 3 innings complete, and Bowie is out in front, 3-2. Leading off the inning, Buddy Dick, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
You know, guys, I love a guy like this leading off an inning for you. He makes good contact, and he can run.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Bermudez moves over. And that's the first out of the inning.
Now batting.
It's fair to say that early on at least, the runs have come in bunches here this afternoon. A high-scoring affair thus far, and we're only in the 5th inning. So a pivotal moment here, and digging in now, Buddy Dick. And he does so representing the possible go-ahead run.
Yeah, but you got to make sure that he doesn't try to do too much.
There's a swing and a ball hit in the air, and a ball that he got every stitch of, as that one, without a doubt, is gone. Two-run shot to straightaway center. Home run number 37 on the year, and this one gives him the lead. It's 6-5.
When you're pitching this deep into a ball game and give up a home run like that, you got to be kicking yourself. There's no way that you can give up those kind of home runs. You got to keep the ball in the ballpark.
At the plate, Buddy Dick, and he'll be looking to add on to his 2 RBIs from earlier. First pitch on its way. Oh, and he got a pitch to handle as this ball is hit high in the air and deep. And folks, this ball game is tied. So a solo shot here to left center field, his second of the game, as that makes this an 8-all ball game.
Well, no doubt that's a mistaken location right there. At the plate, his eyes were probably lighting up watching that one come
in. Lee James will stand in now following the home run. And you wonder if that losing streak is about to go by the wayside.
Well, they're not home yet, but certainly this has been a much better performance than we've seen out of them for a while now. So all signs seem to be pointing to a potential victory.
Ground ball sent back up the middle. To second for one. On to first. So he comes right out of the bullpen and gets the double play.
And you know what? You just can't ask for much more than this coming out of the bullpen. That's exactly why they turn to him. They get the good matchup, and he comes in and delivers a double play ball to take away some of the pressure.
Buddy Dick will stride in one more time, looking for home run number 3 in the ball game as we flash you back here to his second home run as you see what got us to where we are now. A big 9th inning shot that helped propel us into extra innings. Now a drive to right field. This could do it. Game over. Walk-off home run. So it's a 3-run shot to straightaway right field. And none bigger than that one as this ball game is over.
And this is exactly what you're looking for in extra innings. Actually, it's what you're praying for, really. One big swing sends the folks who stayed here home happy as he wins it with the walk-off homer.
And as we wrap things up here, what do you say we name this guy right here as the recipient of our Topps Player of the Game award?
Yeah, well, he really drove the ball well in this one. Winds up finishing with 6 RBIs. I'd say that's a pretty good day's work.
So that's a wrap here this afternoon. For EK, Psycho, and the rest of our crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian.